Hey planner friends, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan and this is A Man with the Plans, and we are back to do a plan with me for the week of Monday, October 14th through Sunday, October 20th. Now, I'm filming this Thursday. I was in New York until this day. My planner did not come with me. I missed it dearly. So what I'm gonna do is kind of make up for lost time and we're gonna fill in as we go. So some of this is like memory keep, some of this is plan with me. We'll just buckle up. So I actually filmed this week and I never actually posted it because I left my memory card here. So if you want, I can go ahead and edit this quick and show you how it went. There's a lot of fun stuff that went on, a lot of travel, all sorts of good things. But anyway, moving into this week, what I figured we'd do to keep things simple is use the sticker sheets that I got from the seasonal surprise box for this year. I will leave a link to my video. It's a little bit late, but that's okay. From that, and so kind of just keeping with that like purple, pink, navy blue, ombre type thing. And I figured this would be some perfect washi to use here. Actually, Emily gifted this for me. This is from Simply Gilded. So I think that'll be fun. Yeah, nothing too crazy. We're just gonna kind of dive back in and kind of see what we've left off with. I think what I'm gonna do first is take these date covers. These are from Cricut Paper Co. And I'm gonna go ahead and put these down. I don't know why, but like, again, I love this like light blue. It's really speaking to me, so we'll go ahead and put these down. So yeah, I flew to New York. I had training in St. Cloud for the Judges Association Saturday, and then right after that I literally got in my car, drove to the airport because my side hustle, we were hosting our first ever live event. It was called the Beyond the Bank Experience, and it was incredible. I was only there for one day to participate, and I got to present on project management stuff, and honestly, it was incredible to watch these 7 women kind of just, you could see the shift that they were making and how they were kind of stepping into their greatness. It was so cool. So that was something that went over really, really well, and I believe we're already planning some for the future, so yay, more travel and all those other good things on the horizon. I love the font on these. I think they're so cute. Something a little bit different, I don't know. I usually am not a huge date cover person, but these, when I was during the Go Wild collab sale, they just were kind of like, yes, Ryan, you need this. And what I'm gonna do now is kind of go back in and write the actual date here. So there we go, that's perfect. I love how those came out. So the thing about this week is that because of all of the things that went on last week, needless to say, I was pretty exhausted. So it's kind of been like a recovery weekend or week for me. So like I took off of work those 3 days to spend some time with my family and kind of just like take a breather and relax, because I had been going nonstop preparing between the marathon the week prior and all of the other training requirements and stuff that I've been up to. So it was kind of a like, whoa there, take a break. So like I slept in on Monday, which was like something I felt like I haven't done in quite a while. And it was just nice to kind of spend some time with the family. My brother, my dad, and my mom. We actually went to the Fire Island Lighthouse, so that'll be one of the things that you see we put down. It was just like such a fun day. My younger sister wasn't able to join us, but oops, well that didn't go so well. Hold on. Maybe if I got something that like was actually sharp enough to cut this. Breaks my heart to waste washi like that. But I'm actually gonna go get my my little, and Emily has become my like washi sample person. She'll just be like, do you want something of this? And the next time I see her, it just always appears. So shout out to Emily for taking care of me when it comes to the washi department. Alright, see, that was so much better. I swear, I still haven't found a good, like, structure for these down here. It's just one of those things that I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess I fundamentally do. Nothing has ever stuck with me that just makes sense. Like, I've been doing the weather stuff up top, although this week I'm not doing it because I was in 2 places, and so there's no real reason to have weather for Minneapolis when you're not there. But, yeah, I think this is perfect for what I need for the week. But yeah, I'm still at a loss for down here. I think my YouTube videos or dinner or I don't know, daily spend it. There's just, There's so many things that could be done down here that I haven't taken advantage of, so. Let me know what you do, and I'm gonna copy your suggestions at some point and test it out. Boop. So cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and get down to business. Now, Monday was a relaxing, low-key day, and what I'll do is we'll flip this way and zoom in for the fun. Haha. Monday was kind of a low-key day. To start with, we slept in and relaxed, and then my family and I went out to Fire Island. There's a lighthouse over there on Long Island. It's beautiful. So that was fun. It was like just a little family adventure. And to be fair, I have not been to Fire Island, the lighthouse, since I was a kid. Honestly, it's been forever. So I think we went around noon. And so yeah, there's just like some fun little boardwalk that you can walk around, and it's like a historic site because there's been a lighthouse there for forever. But what I didn't know is that like because of the sand deposits, the island has grown west like 5 miles. I don't know. It was completely like something that had not crossed my mind. Alright, so after we went to Fire Island, we worked up an appetite because there was surprisingly a lot more walking than I expected, I guess? I don't know. So we decided to go to lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and use this pink guy here. We went to this restaurant called the Post Office in, I think it's Babylon. It was really, really good. I didn't love my chicken sandwich. It was a little on the dry side, but other than that, like the appetizers were spot on. So it was just a fun family day, and I really enjoyed getting to spend time with my mom and my dad. My dad's birthday was Sunday, so it was nice to kind of like do something for him and catch up and all that good stuff. So that really wrapped up the day. The rest of the evening was pretty low-key. We kind of relaxed. I did work on some stuff for my side hustle, so what I'm gonna do is take one of these little stickers here. There's just a lot to be done, so we'll kind of just pare that down, and then I'm sure you can barely see that. It says emails, reimbursements, and then mastermind prep. I got the first 2 done, and I started the 3rd thing, but I didn't get there. So then Tuesday was another lovely day in New York. It was one of those like quintessential like lovely fall days, you know? And so I was meeting a friend of mine, Lauren, later on in the afternoon in Manhattan, but I actually ended up spending a lot of time working during the day. So, you know, it was one of those like you slept in a little, but then things started rolling. So I'll say from around 8 until, I think I worked until around 1:30. Ta-da! And then I took the Long Island Railroad in, which was, it's always fun. It's one of those things where like I did it a lot when I was younger and in high school. And so it's just like kind of a throwback. Yeah, so I wrote like work/relax. Not a whole lot was happening that day. And all of my relatives were working, so like my brother and sister lived with my parents, so I woke up and everybody was gone. So it was one of those things where I was like, alright, we're just gonna do this and hang out. And so then I took the Long Island Railroad in, I think I took the 344 train. And I always go to Penn Station, which is fun. I grabbed a nice coffee for the train ride, kind of just sat there, relaxed, looked out the window. The funny part is that the reception I was going to was relatively fancy, and so I was not prepared for the outfit choice. So I went ahead and did a little shopping on my own. So I actually stopped at Zara and got myself this adorable like knit wool blazer thing. I don't know how to describe it, so I'm just gonna write Zara here. I feel like I have a shopping bag somewhere, like a grocery. Yeah, so the blazer is adorable, and I will certainly be able to use that in the future for all of my fun work things. The next thing I'm going to do is put down some larger block of time sticker, because I actually got invited to this fun fundraiser. Fun fundraiser, do you hear me? And so I'm going to put down this little date with sticker, because one of my friends I haven't seen in forever, she's such a, well, I haven't seen her in forever, but she's such a doll. So I'm just gonna put date with Lauren. So we went to the fundraiser, we had some cocktails there and did some networking, which was always nice. And it was fun to see Lauren in action because she's just incredible and knows everybody and is so knowledgeable. It's just cool to see your friends kind of like crush it in their own sort of like particular area. I just love seeing that. And then afterwards, we actually went to a restaurant that I had never been to before, but apparently it's like an institution down in New York City. And it is called, I think it's the Old Town Bar. It reminds me of that song Old Town Road that not that I can't stand it, but it's just everywhere lately. I'm also gonna add one of these fun little desks from Coffee Break Planner over here. Cool. So after that, let me find myself a fun little sticker. Also, we're gonna do some fun fall leaves over here. I don't know where I want these to go. Ah. I got really excited and like wanted to stick this down, and now I'm not really sure what I'm up to. That seems fine. And so then all I'll do there is a smaller little area. When you can't decide what sticker to place. I'll use one of these guys because this sort of lines up with the theme. This is from Chris Ann Designs at Michael's. This came out last year, I believe, and so it was Old Town Burger. We just split a bunch of appetizers, and it was one of those things where like I loved doing that in college, and we had just reminisced, talked a little bit about what we were all up to, the future of where things might go, all those fun little conversations you don't get to have with your close friends when you don't live near them as often. So I'm gonna remove that and stick this down, and then kind of do one of those. Yeah, see, that's really cute. I like that a lot. Awesome. So Wednesday was my flight back, so we'll get to that. But earlier in the morning, my grandparents picked me up and we went to have a classic New York bagel breakfast. It's one of the things that I don't get to enough while I'm here, while I'm in New York, so we'll use this gray guy. Actually, let's not. Let's try to follow and use as much of this thing as we can. Alright, we'll go here. So, they picked me up because I didn't have a car because everybody was at work. We went around 10. No, we'll say 9, yeah. So we went, we had bagels, we caught up. I talked a little bit with them about how things were going, what they were up to. It was just so good to see them. And then after that, we had a lot of stuff to do for my side hustle. So I'm gonna kind of just stick this down here. And so there was stuff related to the launch. So yeah. I worked a lot of the day because again, everybody was at work in my family, which is totally fine, I understand. And it was nice to get a lot of these things done. But I was able to take care of a lot of things that needed to get done because we were launching. So there's a little sticker. The next thing is that I had a flight to Minneapolis. And so in terms of convenience, I would say that the airport that works best for my family is JFK. But unfortunately this trip I decided I would be difficult and fly into LaGuardia, which I don't know if any of you have ever been to LaGuardia, but it is sort of the most ridiculous place ever for lots of reasons. So it just becomes a bit of an issue. So my dad drove to LaGuardia with me. He dropped me off, which was so kind of him. But at the same time, there was also a lot of traffic and all sorts of other stuff. My flight was at 4:40, so it didn't really take us that long. But it's just one of those things where, you know, I stress out before flights, so I try to kind of like calm myself down. And then once I got there, the beautiful thing was like I sailed through security, took no time at all, which is something that I'm not used to. I think when I flew out on Saturday, there was nobody at the airport. So like if you ever want to fly at like, with no real rush, it sounds like late at night is the way to go. So I try to fly Delta as often as I can. They're kind of just, stack your points. And I flew from it was at 4:40, which was a great flight, and I actually decided to splurge for the Wi-Fi this time, so I was able to work the entire time, which was really nifty. So do that. Then I'm also going to I have these cute little Once More with Love stickers. Look at the little planes, aren't they adorable? I think we'll use the little pink guy. It's so cute. And the other thing I want to do is make sure that I stick down a little suitcase. These are from Blue Scooter Press, and I think they're absolutely adorable. But I wanted to make sure that I got all of my packing done. So I'll throw that over here as a suitcase drive to LaGuardia. After that though, I landed, I got myself home, I got my car, and I sort of just hung out and tried to take a breather because holy moly, it had been a whirlwind couple of days. So now it's Thursday, and I'm working from home, and I have a meeting later on today that I need to get to. And so we're gonna go ahead and use one of the purple ones as a to-do list. Actually, we'll use the navy. So this will be a to-do list for this morning and all the work that has to get done, which I love, and I haven't filled it in yet because we're not there. But then later on today, I have a meeting that I'm actually really looking forward to. We got somebody that just started, and we're gonna be talking about project management. So that'll be a nice chat. I believe that's at 1. So there we go, perfect. And then later on today, I'm gonna go ahead and go for a run. Just trying to get back into the habit. After the marathon, I'm still kind of like, did I really do that? So I think I'm gonna run just 3 miles, take it easy. Nothing too crazy. I've got nothing really to train for, which is I think the one thing I need to decide on. Is this something I wanna do again in the future? So we'll run around 4. And it's gotten really nice out. It was chilly last week, we had some snow, but now I feel like the weather is just really, really lovely. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to a Bail Reform Summit tomorrow. It starts at 7 and it goes until I believe 2:30. This is fun. This is for one of the major projects I'm working on, and the team that I'm working with is just incredible. They're super smart, super excited about the project, which I think is something that you don't get enough of. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just use this right here. So that'll be a fun way to spend a Friday. It's just good in terms of skill building. The only downside is that there's just, you know, a lot of catch up that I need to make sure that I have done. With work, I feel like when you're behind, you just kind of get more behind. And then later on that day, we're actually going to be having a happy hour, so that'll be fun. I believe that's at 3. And then later on that night, my friend Travis, who I haven't seen, we haven't hung out in forever, just because of scheduling. It's a nightmare for me, and it's been a month, so I think we're gonna go ahead and use this fun pink right here. And I think we're gonna go to the Poorhouse, which is in Minneapolis, so meet some friends there. And they have this band that does like all cover music from, like, I would say like me growing up. So when I was younger, it was kind of like all the music I loved. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, and I found some wine glasses these are from Planner Kate. These are definitely old, but I think they're super fun. So we'll kind of go ahead and stick that down here. And then I'm also gonna add a happy hour sticker over here because you might as well, right? So we'll kind of put that. Lots of beverages, try not to go too crazy. And that's gonna wrap up Friday. And then Saturday, I actually have a friend coming to visit, which is super last minute. I literally just got a text message from him like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? And the answer was nothing. So yeah, that's super fun. But before he gets here, because I don't know what time his flight gets in, but I need to get some definite chores done. It's just one of those things where like, it's been a while, so it's stuff like, I need to do some laundry. I need to vacuum and clean the bathroom. I can't spell vacuum right, so I just double up both the, I know it's 2 U's, but I'm never sure if it's 2 C's or not, so I just add them anyway. And then I need to clean the bathroom. Just get in there and like deep clean and get all the gunk out. And then also I need to dust. And obviously I know you need to dust before you vacuum. My mom raised me right. Well, at least I think so. I know I brought them just over here, didn't I? So these are from Chris Ann Design. They're just fold the laundry and laundry baskets and chores and stuff. So I'm just gonna take some appropriate things. So my friend gets into town. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but I'm just gonna put it down. We'll probably do some beers and some other fun fall things. It's the best time of year to come here, in my personal opinion. I feel like the fall is just, oh, I did everything that I was supposed to do on Saturday on Sunday. Oops. I wonder if I could get this up without causing a kerfuffle. Come on, you could do it. All right, we're getting there. Is it funny for folks as you watch YouTubers and they're like actively making a mistake and you're like, okay, well, they're gonna figure that out hopefully at some point. Because I went through this whole thing talking about what I have to do on Saturday and was putting it on Sunday, and I'm sure half of you were like, no, 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 no. There we go, no harm, no foul. So my friend visits. I have no idea what will go on, but I'm just gonna say, leave a sticker down here. I'm sure we'll do a couple of breweries. I'm sure we'll do some sightseeing and kind of just leave this here. And I'll go back in and kind of fill in what's left over. So I'm assuming my friend leaves at some point on Sunday, leaving it open to more stuff, but and what we'll do is I'll just stick one of these things down that says collect beautiful moments. Bada bing. And then at some point on Saturday, Sunday, I'm gonna need to go and get some groceries. So we're gonna add another little task list further down here. This is always for my YouTube stuff and for my other work stuff, right? So hopefully I'll be back to a normal filming schedule. So we'll film and edit. So yeah, that's all done. We'll switch gears and go a little bit further back and take care of some of the stuff we need to get done in the morning, which for me is grocery shopping, which we'll use this guy here. I think all of you know that I'm a big fan of Aldi and Trader Joe's, so that's always a good time. So we'll use, this is a paper and clip sticker that I love. They're just these little grocery bags that I think are so stinking cute. And it's just one of those things where I knew I was gonna be away, so I didn't really like meal plan or meal prep. Later on in the afternoon, I'm obviously gonna figure out something to slow cook because it's that time of year, so I'll put this down over here. It's just that like you throw chili in there and you come back and it's just all warm and cozy and great. I'm also gonna do something before I go out and grocery shop. This is a fun little coffee cup. So yeah, I'll leave these open and fill them in as I go as the day progresses. Let's zoom out and kind of take stock of the whole thing and finish up that sidebar, and we'll call this video done. How about that? Yeah. I think this whole spread is super fun and festive and super cute. So let's shift gears. We always start over here. I'm gonna leave the calendar in for now because normally if I have the big pieces from Erin Condren, I'll cover them up. But instead what we'll do is we will do the workout sticker in this like mauve color. Cute. And then we'll also do the no spend sticker in the light pink so it kind of matches. Delightful. That's always a good time. And then the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna just take a peek through some of my other Erin Condren sticker books here and just see what I've got left. I'm really trying to make a concerted effort to use these more and more because I paid for them and I always tend to forget them. So like I think we'll do a Hello Weekend down here. See, isn't that cute? All right, what else do we got? Let's try this one and see what other things we can put in here. All right, let's use this guy. And I'm currently reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's by Stephen Covey, so I'll get that down. So most of this kit this week is gonna be yellow, like regular gold, but I snuck in some rose gold in there because, you know, it's fall and it's festive. I think the next thing I'll do is separate this out with some pumpkins. These are just so adorable, and how would you go wrong with those? We'll do that to kind of separate that out. And then the next thing I'm gonna do here is just my usual to-do lists. So I have found them, here we go. So we'll use this one here. Great, so there's 4 there. and then we'll do a space, and we'll do excellent. So that's my to-do list all done. And then what I'll do is I'll take this sticker that says, let's do this, and put that up over here. Alright, so this is where things get tricky, is we gotta fill this bad boy in. I'm not sure with what, but I'm sure we can figure it out. Please hold. So what I'm going to do is pick this back up. And we'll reset it in a minute. Not a big deal. I think what I'm going to do is just take one of these gold foil boxes that I got. My friend gave me this Happy Planner Colorful Boxes kit. So what we'll do is we'll stick this back down so it segments it. And then the other thing we'll do is take one of those fun quotes in here. Like, leaves are falling, autumn is calling. I like that one. We'll stick that down, and then I think we can wrap this whole thing up. Yeah, that's cute. So there you have it. There's my week in my planner. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's kind of weird to be like half memory keeping, half plannings, because you know it's shot today. But hey, I think that's fun, and I'm glad that I can share it with you. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that red subscribe button so you can see all of my content whenever I actually get around to publishing it in your feed. I make new videos generally every Monday and Thursday. We're trying to sort that out and get into a new schedule, but we'll get there. You can find me over on Instagram at A Man With The Plans. You can find me over on Facebook at A Man With The Plans. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.